To begin with, you're going to start by etching the natural nail plate using a 180 grit file or a 150 grit file. The one I'm using in this video is our 150 grit, and that's because that's what's best suited to my nails, so just make sure you check on your client's nails and which one is going to be more suitable for them. So I'm going over the entire nail plate, etching over the top. I'm very light with my file, you don't need to put on a lot of pressure. I'm getting down the side walls just to make sure that they are fully prepped, going over every single fingernail really lightly, and then filing the free edge as well and just getting the shape to exactly as I want it to be. Once you have prepped the nails, you're going to remove any of the dust with a dust brush and then begin your cuticle prep, making sure to get right down the side walls, as this is really important. A lot of people can miss this area, and that is where you're going to get a lot of lifting if you don't remove all of that dead skin. So I'm just using our cuticle knife and going down my side walls, across the nail plate. And as you can see here on the thumb, it was really important to do that prep because you can see how much dead skin is coming away that you actually couldn't see until I started doing that prep. So again, really important to remove all of this. Even more so with hema-free products, you've really got to be so thorough with your prep work. Once I've done that, I then move on to my nippers, which are coming up now. So I'm going to remove the cuticle and then I'm going to go in with a primer. So in this video, I'm using the acid base. Now, acid base is very strong, but it's the one that I recommend for most people. The only reason you wouldn't use acid based is if they have any cuts or abrasions or they're very sensitive. So I'm going to go onto the nail plate with this now. And you can see I do put plenty on, making sure every area of the nail is covered with primer. That is really important, that you don't just kind of put it on in the middle. You need to make sure the entire nail plate has been covered with primer. Once that is all done, you will notice that they will dry out and they'll start to go chalky like this, which is coming up in a moment. I'm just putting more on. I'm waiting for them to dry, and there you go. Now you can see they've gone really chalky again, and that is how they should look before you go on with your product. So I'm going to use champagne blush in this video, which is our GRO Xpress. As you can see, it is a gorgeous consistency. This is one of our best-selling builder gels, and you can see why it is absolutely stunning. So we're going to go in with champagne blush, and in this next clip I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So the first thing you're going to do after you've prepped and you've primed is go in with a very thin layer of champagne blush GRO Xpress. You can see how thin I'm putting that on in this video. It is super thin. It's almost like you're doing a base coat with the product itself. GRO Xpress does have base built in, so you don't need to use a base coat. However, some people do if they want extra adhesion, if you've got any clients who suffer with lifting. So that's the first layer of GRO Xpress all done, and we're going to pop that under the lamp now, and that's going to go under for 30 seconds. Once that's done, it will leave a very sticky residue behind, and it is ready then for your slip layer. So we're going to go in now with another very thin layer of GRO Xpress, but this layer is to be left uncured. This is why we call it a slip layer, so it helps to move the product down the nail. So again, I'm going on very thin, and I'm going to leave that on the nail. Then I'm going to go in now with another bead. So I've done one nail at a time. So I've done one nail with a slip layer, and now I'm going in with my bead of GRO Xpress to build onto that nail plate and to get the structure that I want. So as you can see, I'm just moving the product from left to right and dragging it down the nail, right to the free edge. And then I'm going to get my little fine liner brush and then just sweep it away at the sides and just even any product up to make sure that I've got a nice even application. And then under the lamp for a very quick flash cure. 5 to 10 seconds is all that you need. And you can see that that product now isn't moving anywhere. If you weren't to do that, this product will run over time, so it will keep flooding around the cuticles, and we don't want that. So we've done one nail, bearing in mind this is not fully cured, it's just a flash cure. And I'm doing that same process that I've just done now on the second finger. So I'm going in with my slip layer, and then I've done my bead, and then I'm working in with it with the smaller brush to make sure that it's even. And once this is complete, I'm then going to flash cure that and then move on to the next one, and I just keep doing that process over and over and keep flash curing until I've done the entire nail. So I'm working down with the product again. Now on this nail I haven't done a slip layer, and you can see that it's not moving as quick. So a slip layer isn't 100% essential. It's up to you whether you want the product to move a little bit quicker or not. If you don't want to do a slip layer, you can go straight on to that first cured layer that we did earlier. So I'm just evening this up now again with my fine liner brush just to move the product around. This product self-levels amazingly, so you don't need to do much work to it at all. Once you're happy with them, you can then do your full cure. So you've flash cured every single nail, and now we're going to full cure for 30 seconds. You can do 60 if you prefer, and then they are all complete. So now you can either wipe away the sticky layer and refine this product, or you can go straight in with a top coat, which is what I'm going to do here. I'm happy with the way that they look. I don't need to refine them, so I can go straight in with top coat. If you do remove the sticky layer and then file them, you can then go in with your gel polish, or you can build more product over the top. So I'm using hema-free top coat here. I'm going to do every single nail with top coat. I'm just doing the one in this video just to show you how to top coat them, making sure I've got plenty of product on. And then our top coat goes under the lamp for 60 seconds, and then they should come out looking something like this. So that is how you use our GRO Xpress, and this should be your finished result. For further help and support, please scan the QR code for access to our WhatsApp group.